Right now, let's deal with Rhythm and Vines. Now, this is only going to go ahead if Tairāwhiti DHB, this is the DHB in the Gisborne area, reaches 90% double vaccination rate. This is according to the East Coast Labour MP Plessis-Allan, who announced this morning that is the decision that's been made by R&V organisers themselves. And one of them is Hamish Pinkham, who is with us now. Hey, Hamish.
Good afternoon, Heather.
Hey, thanks for joining us, man. So is this what's happening? If they don't get to 90% double dose, it's off?
Well, that's the current position, isn't it? And the government's been holding that line for this month of November. So, of course, we don't set the health policy, but we're taking direction like a lot of promoters in a lot of regions in the country. But the dream's not over yet. We've got a few weeks to get there. We know there's going to be another big decision and a bit more clarity at the end of the month. So it's just a waiting game at our end to see what position the country will be in to hold these type of events safely.
Hamish, Grant Robertson, even today, has held out some hope that even if all the DHBs in the country don't get to 90% double dose by the 29th of November, they might yet decide in Cabinet just to put us all into the roadmap and off we go and the regional boundaries are open and stuff. If they did that, if they said, good to go, would you do it?
Yeah, well, we certainly deserve it. I mean, we've earned it, haven't we? And I think everyone that's got an R&V ticket will be ready for a cold beer and a group hug and bask in the Gisborne sun come New Year's Eve. So we'll be taking direction from the government. We know their current position, and I think Plessis-Allan was just reiterating the government's position this morning. So, of course, we're taking guidelines as they come to us, like a lot of promoters. But come the end of the month, when things are looked at in the current light of day, I think we'll be all better placed to see if we can gather safely in places like Gisborne for New Year's.
So is it fair to say that it's not so much the R&V organisers' decision as much as the government's decision, actually?
No, not at all. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't set the public health policy. We're ready to go. I mean, tickets are sold, bands are booked, the venue's looking fantastic. We're ready to get down there. So we've been waiting a few weeks for the clarity. We're still not seeing it for the mass events, but we do know a decision's coming. So we're just waiting with bated breath. But, in the meantime, we are encouraging people to get vaccinated. Places like Gisborne, they really need to lift that rate so we can all open safely and enjoy the fruits of summer.
Man, I feel like I heard you about 3 or 4 weeks ago on the radio saying, it's starting to get really tight. Fast forward 4 weeks, what was it like? No, about another 3 weeks from now before we get a decision. That's leaving it to the very last minute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. For these projects aren't easy to pull together.
Can you do it? I mean, if they said, Hamish, if they said on the 29th, okay, it's good to go, it's all on, can you actually still make it happen?
We can, and all the contractors are ready to go, the punters are ready to go. It is tight. It's been a huge challenge for our team, like a lot of industries, to trade and plan in this market. But we've given ourselves, as much rope as we can. We're happy to wait till the end of the month to make a decision, but we can't just plug the keys in mid-December and expect things to just pop up at our end. So we do need clarity. We want some direction. We can't continue to just get dragged, week to week and expect the summer just to magically appear. So that's what we're waiting for.
Do you want some direction before 29 November?
Oh, we'd love some. We would have, we would love some. But, the government has been alluding to saving summer. They have been saying we will get our road trips, we'll get our concerts. Well, that's great. How, when, so we can get on and start planning. So we're looking for, more clarity, and we understand that it will be coming. We just hope it doesn't come too late.
Okay, so Hamish, message to people who've got tickets already, hang on to them.
Hang on to them, rest up. We're all in the same boat, aren't we? We want summer to happen. We're certainly not giving up yet. And, get vaccinated and let's kind of save summer and all, pat ourselves on the back for all the hard work we've been doing these last few months.
Oh, good on you, Hamish. Thank you so much, mate. Hamish Pinkham, Rhythm and Vines co-founder.